You got pranked. This isn't Team Fortress 2. This is gonna be Don't Starve. Sorry, I just got a bit confused. I guess, since I have the poster in the DLC, it's just showing up there. So I just read Don't Starve and then just Hamlet. And the game mode that we're going to be choosing today is going to be Hamlet. Yeah. It's actually a really interesting process to make a voiceover like this in VN. But whatever. So I'm just going to play as Wormwood. And now I'm just going to change the world. Now, some people think this is cheating, and I agree with them. Yeah, you heard that right. I agree. This is cheating. But to be honest, I'm really just doing this because I really don't want to be bothered by some things. I don't know, I just realized the volume isn't being recorded at all. That is weird, right? It's strange that I'm not recording volume. Shouldn't there be volume playing right now? A click? Nothing? Nothing at all? Huh, that's weird. That's really weird. Huh. Come to think of it, there hasn't been a single time that I recorded Terror Tech and I had my mic on. Hmm. Could my mic have something to do with it? Huh, that's really interesting. I'm doing a voiceover right now, and we're not getting any volume at all whatsoever. That is really interesting. Yeah. Every time that I've recorded Terror Tech, I never recorded my voice or used my mic. That's weird. Whatever. I'm just gonna start the world. Now, generally this takes 6 minutes, so I'm probably gonna be here a while. This is probably gonna take a while. Oh, would you look at that? It's already loaded. There's just no volume whatsoever. That is so weird. So Maximilian. Come to think of it, how does Hamlet involved in Redwood Don't Starve, Because normally it's Maxwell and the same thing with Shipwreck too. Shipwreck doesn't have Maxwell in it. That's really weird. Is there some information on this anywhere? That is really weird. Also, I literally just turned up tea trees because I hated sneezing from last season. The allergies. But the thing is, I specifically picked Wormwood, so I would not be affected by it. So I literally just amped that up for literally no reason. That's kind of funny. But you know, Wormwood is actually really good in this DLC. As long as you just stay in town farming butterflies. Also, I had a world before this as Wilson. And in that world, I was very scared of Krampus. I just let him despawn and disappear every single time. But then one time I decided to just fight him with no armor. And I won, apparently. I didn't get a Krampus sack. But, it actually worked. Fighting Krampus worked, apparently. So, that's something to look forward to, I guess. Pog. They literally just call it, like, a pog. Long before there's any sort of, like, mention of, like, poggers and stuff like that. That's that name aged well. Pog. You may have this guy. This farmer dude. These set pieces are weird, you know? I think what's really interesting is that on the, like, not on the cobblestone, but on the rocky turf, the civilized turf, I guess it's called in game, you can plant trees, but you can't plant crops there as wormwood, which is weird. But you know, technically, you can plant anything, anywhere on any turf. You know, like you can plant even on turf that's impossible for trees to be planted. You can still plant trees there. Technically, they just made it look like you planted there. Also, it's really nice that the grass and tree near the shanty house isn't counted as like something of the pig guards get mad over. Well, you know, an interesting tip that I learned after making this video is that when a pig gives you money for giving you poop, picking up poop, they will stand completely still for a few seconds. Like, they won't even do an idle animation, they won't move, they won't react when attacked at all. They'll simply just stand there. Yes, that is a tip that I got from another YouTuber. I think it was James Bucket. I can't remember. Oh, you know something interesting about Normal Don't Starve with 0 DLC? No Reign of Giants, no Shipwrecked, no Hamlet? You know something interesting about Normal Don't Starve? What's interesting is that Normal Don't Starve, Willow can burn a tree and chop it down with a single swing of an axe. Now, the reason why this is interesting is because this doesn't happen in Don't Starve Reign of Giants. Willow can still chop down burning trees and put out the fire that way, but it still will not actually, like, take it down in a single swing. Which means that burning tree in Normal Don't Starve is different from a non-burning tree. And hey, look, we found the general store. And thanks goodness they had exactly 3 weeks to actually pay for the razor, which just lets me get this. Another thing about obtaining money via picking up poop in this game is that if the player drops it, then the pigs won't reward at all. Which makes sense that people will just drop the same thing over and over. But then, like, it only counts if if the pigs dropped it. Literally any other source is false. Which is weird, right? So hey, look, a failed grassland biome? Cultivated biome. A failed cultivated biome. I think that's what it's called. Anyways, this is probably just gonna end here. So, actually, I'm pretty sure that I made it a bit further than this. And I just didn't realize it when recording, so when I stopped the recording here, then I played on for a little bit. Like, half a day. But bye, I guess, for this point, anyways.